So Paul, you're nearing the end of your first season in Formula One. Looking back, how would you sum things up?
I would say relatively quite positive at this moment. There's obviously been some ups and downs this season, but nothing more than a normal, usual year in a Formula One car. You just have to maximise your opportunities when you're given them and take advantage of the points.
You've always said that your ambition was to become a Formula One driver. Has it lived up to those expectations?
Yeah, it's a great experience, but one very individual to me. It's something I've worked very hard to achieve since a young child. It's been a goal, an ambition, and the feeling might not be the same to somebody else. You have to take something you've ever dreamed of and be put in that position. And really, the most important part for me is driving the car.
So talk us through some of the highs and lows of this season. I mean, I'm talking as if the season's ended, which of course it hasn't. So the highs may still be to come, but from what you've experienced so far?
I think the experience is always the first Grand Prix, something very special, sitting on the grid at Melbourne, equally qualifying at Silverstone in front of a full British crowd, being able to qualify 7th, and then probably the most recent best result in Singapore, 6th place, scoring a lot of points, hopefully to enable us to come 6th in the Constructors' Championship.
And crucially, of the difficult times in the season, what have been the most useful lessons for you, if you like?
I think frustration at Monaco, just trying to maximise a bit too early in the race, lost my front wing, cost us a lot of good points. We had a very good race car that day, but as you said, you learn from mistakes, you have to go forward, and this is always going to happen, and you will to an extent get some bad luck at some point. It's really just keeping your head, working as a team. You win as a team and you lose as a team, and every individual should be part of it.
And waking up in the morning and that realisation dawning on you that you are in fact a Formula One driver, does it still put a big smile on your face?
Yeah, it's almost sometimes you forget, but during a Formula One year you're obviously very busy and you're always actively involved in something, and for me the best part is getting up Friday, Saturday, Sunday of a Grand Prix weekend, and it still puts a smile on your face. You just hope you have a very long and successful future ahead of me in Formula One, and hopefully with Force India.
Now, the first ever Formula One Grand Prix to be held on India soil is just around the corner. How are you feeling about that, and what can we expect, and what are you expecting?
Feeling very positive. India is obviously a very special part of Force India. Vijay Mallya has obviously built an empire there. He's obviously guided this team to great success. Obviously with the introduction of our new partner Sahara, that's very special for the future. I'm sure it's going to bring some great investment, some great people to build this team even stronger. And India is obviously a very big place for us. There's 1.4 billion people. Cricket is very big, but hopefully we can get Formula One on that radar as well.
Do you think you can rival cricket in any sort of way in the hearts and minds of the Indian people?
Definitely not. I didn't believe cricket was as big anywhere in the world, but India is a very special place for it. But if we can come a close second, that would be a great result. It's the first time we're going to go, so I'm sure it'll take the people a few years to adjust, but as long as Formula One puts on a great show, as it has done at some Grand Prix this year, that will be a credit to it.
You've already visited India. What did you make of it, and what sort of reception did you get from the Indian people?
We visited India as part of a PR tour early in the season, and also to build up to the Grand Prix. They're special people, and they certainly, we work with Indians very closely within Force India. Obviously they're part of the team, and very excited. So really, we just have to go there, enjoy the week. Equally, it's a big business, and the team, it's important that we try and maximise our performance to try and grab some points for the team.
And what of the new circuit? Because obviously many of the circuits this year have been new to you, but the difference is it's going to be new for everyone. Does that kind of level the playing field?
It's new for everyone. It can be a benefit to you, it could suit the car, it could be a negative. Really, we'll have to see when we get there. Nobody has that much information on it, but you're always excited as a Formula One driver to drive a new track. Getting up to speed will be key. It will start relatively low, but the grip level will build throughout the weekend, and as long as hopefully you get a good balance by Saturday, you'll be doing well.
And you've looked at some of the maps of the circuit, and you must have been told a fair amount. What are you expecting?
No, I believe a lot of the teams were involved in the design of the circuit, so it's going to be different. Nobody has been there to see it, so really when we arrive there we'll get a first glimpse of it, and hopefully we're prepared very well.
So let's just talk a bit more about that new partnership with Sahara India Pariwar and what it means for the team to have that injection of support and financial backing.
I think it's obviously, the VJ has taken the decision to get somebody else on board. It's great. They're an Indian-based company, which again is very special for them. The investment, obviously, we can look to put that other places, but VJ always seems to turn things very well in life, and hopefully that combination of both people bringing to the team will drive us forward and make us a top team.
He's got the Midas touch, and hopefully you will too in India. Enjoy it.